that's your window. That's your sacristy window right there.
Yeah, this is behind the sacristy wall, and what Tim's holding there now is the wood that would be on the chapel side. So it's actually going to go over here, but it's going to go underneath that brick there. So yeah, so there'll be a lovely, nice new pattern. Nice,
clad building in Rochester.
a nice new element. Yeah, and it's a very unique piece in Rochester. So.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of people coming out.
So that window is the sacristy window, and then this is the conference room window here. So we'll go back inside.
Yep, you guys inside now.
It's just a temporary plywood door, just for construction access until we get delivery of the permanent hollow metal door.
Until we do our finish our fundraiser.
The finished door.
Until we fundraise the rest of the 300,000.
Correct. We need more.
So what we do here is enter into here, and what I'm going to quickly show you where we're coming in. So we are currently walking in this space here, coming in. We're going to walk into the office space here, and then we're going to go in the conference room first. We're going to come across into the open office area, and then there's two private offices with a closet or a copier room. Then we'll come back out. We'll go into the sacristy, which we were just out here. And we'll come back out. We'll go into the narthex, and then into the chapel space. Come back out. Come across these rooms we're not going to go into, but the janitor and IT closet, a large kitchen for us, and a storage room. And what's going to throw us off on our plan is once I go in the office, I want to cut through these walls, and we're going to go into the mechanical spacing. And the only door to that mechanical space is actually on the back side of the building, which is encased in plastic where they're putting the cement up. And then we'll walk into, we'll come back into the kitchen. We'll come back out here, go into the kitchen, and then come back out, and we'll go into the multi-purpose room, and there'll be a large storage area. And this is actually now going to be a storage room for us as well. And then restrooms and bathrooms over here, and more storage here. And then we'll end up walking back out this side. What you're going to see is some cutouts for some doors, but this is going to be all glass. This is going to be all mostly glass. Or no, sorry, this is wall. This will be glass. This will all be glass. This will be glass. These doors be a little bit configured differently. So there's a lot of glass in this hallway space that we're about to enter into right now. So take that with us, Tim, so if we need it later, okay? So this is the right now. You want to talk about where the guys are in terms of the construction?
Yeah, so this is the conference room right now. We got our exterior walls insulated. All of our electric has been roughed into the walls. Got some overhead electric going for the lighting circuits in here. And that's pretty much where this room is at right now. We have to run ductwork in here still.
Well, they started up here with the
plumbing lines coming through this room, kind of kicking out and going back to the mechanical room that way. Pretty much what else has happened in here is finish the drywall to the top.
Yeah, that's what they're in there cutting today. They're measuring this all today.
Yep. They're stopping at a certain point because that's where our roof is complete up until. So they don't want to put any drywall up, just take it down next day because it's wet,
Oh.
So.
What's the fence for? The fence, why is it like a fence?
It's a cable tray.
Oh, I see.
So it's just a way to organize all the low voltage cabling and bring it back to the one closet where it's all going to be powered from.
Yeah, and is the orange line, are they sprinkler system?
Orange line is, so this copper line is just domestic water.
Yeah.
That's supply for a sink or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But the orange colored conduits are for data piping. So low voltage electric.
Wow. There's a lot of data coming through, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
So we're coming out now, and we're going to walk into the offices area here. So this will be the office eventually door, but this is the open office window. Be all glass. We just walked through a glass wall, right? We just walked. And so it's a very big space for student gathering and staff meetings and student e-board space. So if we look around here, Tim, why don't you just back straight up where you are, straight up, right up against that wall we're working on. You'll see when this slideshow is over, or excuse me, when I'm done here, Ann's going to show you a slideshow where we're going to put a mosaic up against that wall where Tim is. Tim's St. John Newman. So that's going to go right there. It'll look really, really great looking through this window space here. And in here will be a big table for our students gathering and hangout space, lounge area for the students as well. And over here are some cubicle spaces for some part-time staff persons. And then we come in here, there's a small little waiting area for students that need to see the director or the chaplain or the priest. And what's really great is we have two spaces for offices. Right here is going to be a shared office among our chaplains. And so they'll be in here with this lovely, lovely big window. I love that window. It's gonna be awesome. And then between them is a copier room, storage room. And then over here is the director's office, again with a nice new big window, which I saw in the pallets out front. They're on site, ready to go in.
Glasses here.
Glass is already here. So all that is being crafted here in Rochester, the framing of that. So this wall, this door is not here normally. So this would be that wall we're going into right now is we are going through this space here through this
Not the
wall.
Mechanical room, you're not gonna go into that,
Yeah, we're gonna go in the mechanical room.
but yeah, but it's not gonna, you're not gonna have a door here.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, you said the door there.
This is the last time you're ever gonna see the mechanical room.
Yeah.
Nobody ever sees these here. So you see this is the water intake or outtake, I guess it's coming from the ceiling.
Yep,
correct?
come from the roof drain.
The white-
That's an overflow drain.
Yeah. So all in this would be the heating and air conditioning, and there's a couple floor drains, and that's where the water comes into the building here. These are, what are those?
It's a ductwork, just a place to store them for now.
Okay, yeah. So last time we're gonna see the stores.
Yes. I'm glad, it's an honor to be in here.
They won't even give me the key to that door going from the outside.
We gave you a new storage room.
I know you did. Oh, look at this. We got a red fire hydrant. Nice.
Yep, that's for the sprinkler system.
Oh, nice.
A big monster, isn't it?
Are they in now, the sprinkler systems?
No, no.
Nothing in yet.
Okay. So then we walk across the, from the office area into the sacristy. And the sacristy is going to have two doors. So one going into the hallway, from the hallway, and then going into the narthex. Give us much more flexibility for this particular space. And what's going to be here, this door is a little bit moved over here. This will be a storage closet. This will be a counter spaces for liturgical items.
With a sink.
And then with a sink and then a vestments case, and then over here, we're doing a built-in confessional up against this wall,
A fold-out screen.
fold-out screen, which you'll see in the slideshow afterwards. But then we're going to enter here and go into or actually, I want to come this way and go in the narthex. But so this is that space right here. This is the sacristy, and it's got a beautiful window there too. So, yeah, and this is also going to be used for extra meeting area for students and chaplains. So then we come down here. This is the center of our Catholic Center. And this is going to be the narthex, and this is going to be an entering wide into the narthex. And this is the site you'll see right here. And the site will be the whole motif is kind of, we've gone into from darkness and then we're going to go into a lot of light. So this is very intentional. And we're going to have a mosaic up along this left wall, hopefully. And then the Blessed Mother, and you'll see the pictures later on, Blessed Mother, St. Joseph on this wall with a baptismal font that always leads us into the church, into the faith. And over here, there'll be a crucifix on the wall, which again, we'll see that in the PowerPoint afterwards too that we're working on. So big wall. What's that, Chuck? 40 feet or something?
45 feet.
So it's a wall of window, all stained glass. It's the tree of life.
Roughly the same size as the stained glass wall in the interfaith chapel.
Yeah.
Exactly the same size.
So what we did in part of our design process, we really wanted to respect and honor our history as an immigrant community. So that window is as big as one of the windows of the interfaith chapel, but with a different theme, obviously. And we're very pleased with what you see here is the new energy works put in this. Chuck, you want to talk about what they are?
It's the gorgeous timbers.
Timber framing. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. So Douglas fir. We're going to go up this here. 4 guys put all these timber pieces together, and they lifted them up and brought them into the site. And you can see how big they are.
See when you get up close to the texturing on it, so it's really, really high end stuff.
Yep.
Then look up, the iron tie rods.
Yeah.
All together.
Now they provide extra, some kind of support,
It's folding it together.
pull them together.
Yep.
Yeah. I was really worried about that, but I actually love the circles. I don't know why, but I'm attracted to those
Very
circles.
low key. They're not,
Very low key, but
they're not gonna age, not gonna look weird 10 years.
Yeah. so as you see, there's 5 of those timber framings all the way across the roof pattern and coming all the way down over here.
Another stained glass window in the back.
Yep. And then once you're up here, there'll be pews, and then the seating will start for 2 seats. It'll be flexible, so allow space to be moved if we need to. And they put some conduits for some power. For this will be where the altar is, and over there will be the tabernacle space. And then you turn over. This is my view, and Tim's view when he's ordained. As you can see, there'll be another stained glass window, and the sun's already passed us by, but earlier today, it comes right over there. So this will be a dandelion window, and this is our node to the university flower, which is a dandelion. And it's going to show, and Ann will show you a little bit later what that's going to look like, but it's a dandelion in developing in stages in its growth, much like the students, much like our faith, and then it sheds out into the world. So that's going to be a cool feature.
During the day, I was here earlier, we got a lot of good light.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a signature piece, right?
You're gonna have to sunglasses on.
Yeah, and we'll show you a little later. We'll have these will all be stained glass as well. I don't know how feet, I think, was that correct?
These are a bit smaller.
Yeah. Tim, climb up there and see what you got. Oh, and finally, if you want to hold those up, Tim, Tim, this way. So that will be the paneling on the ceiling. Tilt it towards me a little bit. There you go. So, yeah, and I don't know if they're gonna be stained a little bit, probably.
No, this one, they'll be cleaner than that. Those have been handled.
Yeah, but they'll be up there
More of a natural finish.
with the air conditioning and the heating stuff.
Mhm.
And there's soundproofing on the back wall, and those are 2 air handlers, intake or outtake.
That's a return air.
Return air goes through there. So I don't know if we have any questions, Ann. I don't know if did we lose everybody?
Not yet.
Oh, good. Keep going. All right. That's okay, Tim. Just take,
Did you want to show them the
oh,
sample?
yeah, this is real quick. Probably can't still dark in here. So this is the pew sample that we'll have for the pews and the kneelers.
It's very similar to the timbers themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, so they'll match the timbers that we got going there too. So, thank you. Okay, and now just again to reorient ourselves, we're going to be leaving the chapel and we're going to walk into our kitchen area. And then we're going to squeeze in through the storage and then come into the multi-purpose room real quick. Okay. You gotta get my doors right.
We do have 2 questions. One is there any place relics?
Yes, there'll be a relic in the altar. Right now, or we're hoping to have 2 or 3, but right now we actually were given a relic of St. Thomas Aquinas. So we're very excited about that.
And the next one is there a organ somewhere?
There's not. There'll be a piano that's being designed for up in the right corner toward the altar. We may be able to wheel one in on occasion, but it's going to be pretty tight to do a lot of organ on a regular basis. And besides, Tim only plays the piano, and he plays it very well.
And then there's a question about pews, and there's a mix of pews and seats.
It's predominantly pews. Yeah.
Predominantly pews.
So I think there might be like 20 chairs, and the chairs are in the back to get in, and also in the front to make.
If you want to have a larger choir or something like that.
Yeah.
Performance, you can pull them out.
It's all one level too, so there's no 2 levels. So it'll be seating for about 120 or so between the narthex and the chapel area. And this
Room is an overflow space.
this will also give us overflow space here, the narthex area.
And Chuck, you might be able to talk to about the acoustics and the sound engineering.
Was there a question?
Is there a
Yeah,
question?
someone
now?
wants to know about the acoustics.
Well, the acoustics are going to be very natural. It's the whole point of the space. It's going to have some reflectivity. I mean, obviously, you're going to be. We don't have any large amplifiers, or it's not a large enough space that we have to have an amplification system here. We'll probably have a small mic that this goes to a set of speakers,
Yeah.
just to help folks that need a little bit of assistance. But it's a very intimate space. The chapel itself is very intimate.
And there's even acoustic panels
Yeah,
that
well,
come into this
Right. Yeah,
wall
the
here.
acoustic panels are on the back wall, so Father Cool, when he speaks, it won't bounce back into the audience. But there'll be a certain level off the glass of reflectivity, because you want some life in here. You don't want a dead space. So.
Yeah, and when I speak, it'll wake them up. That's what
Yeah.
that's what they want to know. They want to make sure that that's going to keep them awake.
He'll enunciate.
Just make sure you're not falling asleep. And if I have to speak louder, we'll turn it up a little bit. So now we're walking into the kitchen?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're walking into the kitchen area. There's gonna be a little storage, unit here. And this door is gonna go into the multi-purpose room, which we'll walk into a second. This is a pass-through between the two, the kitchen and the, multi-purpose room. This is Ann Kubarek's pass-through. Was her idea. And over through here, it's actually a little tight, it looks a little tighter than it's gonna be, but we have everything we need here. And what you're gonna see over here to the back wall will be the electric oven and stove, which will be, this is all, by the way, is commercial grade and commercial sizes. So they'll have the kitchen, excuse me, the stove and oven there. Off to the right in that corner will be a little storage area. And then followed by that, you'll see the freezer, a double refrigerator here, and then some storage area and workspace here. Yep.
And then an island in the middle,
And then,
wall on the right.
And this
See?
room probably just looks a little smaller on camera, just we have a
two big pieces.
in here and a stack of drywall, but this room is pretty sizable.
Yeah.
Chuck, that would be a good size for our table.
What size you need?
So this will be a workstation and island. And the question we had earlier is whether it's movable. Will that be on wheels probably? I don't know.
We'll have to check that out.
But then there's grease trap or something here. And then on this side, you'll see there's a
3 6.
3 sinks for washing, rinsing, and then there's
Hand washing.
sanitizing, and then there's actually 4 sinks then, right?
3 6.
3?
Food prep, dishwasher, and hand washing.
Okay.
And then you have your space here for your vending box, for your catering boxes right here.
Yeah. So there'll also be a dishwasher here. It's a unique dishwasher will be a 90-second or 60-second dishwasher. Congratulations. And then here's when, if the space needs, the university needs to use the space, they will bring in, a heater, a box heat, what do they call them, Chuck?
Hot boxes.
Hot boxes. There'll be room here for 2 hot boxes as well. So, and now we're in the kitchen again. We walked in, this will be the sinks. This is the stove. This is the refrigeration freezer, workspace. And that's the,
Facing the pass-through.
pass-through window. And then, hold on, John. Pass-through window.
Isn't there a closet up by the door?
Yeah, closet right along here. So storage shelving would be the way of saying that. I don't know, did I lose you guys? Ann, you there?
Your video's frozen.
Oh, okay. Tell me when it unfreezes.
There it goes.
Okay. So now we're just gonna walk back out in the hallway here and come back into the multipurpose room. So, we'll slide by the restrooms first. So here's, we're hoping to put some type of artwork. There's nothing designed in the space now, but that'll be a nice little piece,
Wall.
a pocketed wall where there could be something goes here later.
Mhm.
Here's where our
Water fountains.
water fountains go here.
Storage room.
Yeah, oh yeah. So on the other side of the
Access.
access through the narthex is this nice little storage room as well. And here is a family bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
quite large. And then on this side, behind that, there's a janitor's closet. But in here is this would be the
All gender.
all gender bathrooms here. So there'll be sinks along this wall and individual private stalls all along this wall here. 1, 2, 3, 5. So let me come back out. And then what you'll see here is all basically a glass wall
With 2 doors.
with 2 doors over towards the right here. Right now, it's multi-purpose room, and the multi-purpose right now is storage room for the construction folks.
Yes, that's the main purpose of it right now. Come springtime, it'll have a whole different purpose.
But in here, up along that back wall, we have these really cool looking saints that will be around the fireplace, a built-in fireplace, electric fireplace. And this room, primary purpose would be like a big family room, so comfort chairs and hangout space for students, but also be able to convert it over to a dining facility, or excuse me, to serve food and those things after mass, as well as other university events. Yeah, for about 100 people. Can you say a little something about the ceiling? Because you're not going to see this in the PowerPoint, but we're going to have some kind of drop
We were
ceiling.
just talking about that. Let's just say it'll be a very creative ceiling.
Okay.
Very, yeah, there's some issues with painting out some of the stuff that's existing that
Gotcha.
we might challenge.
Work it
The
out.
ceilings, there's kind of a cloud,
So hanging ceiling,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's hanging, right. It's sort of a lively seeing. This is not a flat, that's why
Yeah.
that rendering, if you're gonna show, it's all wrong.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say before that, yeah.
I mean, you can see the pass through here, so you.
Yep, there's a pass through there. And then on this side, this will be a serving area with millwork. So think counters and cabinetry up top and area to put food or to serve various things on this side.
Coffee pot going.
Coffee pots. And then that's actually going to be on the same side on the other side. And I'll show you that in a second. But this is facing that would be if to orient yourself to the university. This is looking across to Fawver Stadium out those gorgeous windows there. And back over in that corner would be the second serving station area. And then right here, this is mammoth. This is another storage area. Think about storage for stuff that goes into this space. So the tables and chairs that are not being in use would go into this space here, along with some other stuff. But very large.
And you look at your private storage room you just got 2 days ago.
Yep. And so through the great design work of the team, they were able to take this space back, and this is going to be our new pantry. We'd like to put a pantry in there. This is the Ellis pantry.
Oh,
We're gonna name it after Ellis for help me get that in there. So it's about 100 square foot.
This is the emergency exit to your left.
Oh.
Yeah, emergency exit only.
Yeah. Okay. And right around this wall, that's where they're putting up all the brickwork right now. So I don't know if you have any other questions. We're gonna go step out.
There's two questions. One is, when does it open for mass?
We're hoping sometime in the spring, late spring.
And then it's, will there be perpetual adoration and exposition? Can Catholics access the chapel every hour of the day?
That's the goal. We need to work through some processes in that, but yes, they'll have a swipe access. The building will have a swipe access to them. And
Certainly the university staff and students.
yeah, university staff and students.
The public is a question.
Yeah. No, the public, no.
No, that's right, yeah.
No, the public, no.
Anybody with an ID should be able to get in this.
Yeah, so this is designed, all these rooms will have swipe access, so we can lock these off and the chapel can be open for if we wanted to have 24-hour adoration, they can go in there for that. I hope that answered the question.
Yeah, those were the only questions that were in the chat.
Okay, great. Then
Use the other door.
this is the second door. Go out to right now, it goes out to the staging area. But this will be turned over to a grassy area as well when they're all done.
Your video, oh, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah, we're hoping to
Your video's frozen.
our aspiration rate. Oh, sorry. Tell me when it
Okay,
catches
go
up.
ahead.
So we're hoping to, on this side, we had a small entrance parkway on the other side with benches and nice brickwork on the sidewalks. But our aspiration is to put a nice garden here with perhaps a sculpture and make it a little private reflection area. But the funds have to be raised. That's not part of the project at this moment, but hopefully someday. And right now, so what you see here is so that's what we're trying to think about that. So we're on this corner of the building now, the opposite side of the corner. That's what we're hoping to put something like that. That would probably maybe raised up a little bit to kind of give some privacy, but that's where we are.
Yeah, there's another question. Is there parking in the area?
So there is parking along the city street, all along the road here. There's parking up along faculty with park. And not too far is the library lot as well.
2 to 4 dedicated spots out for your current job.
On the other side, there's we'll have a couple dedicated spaces on the opposite side of the building. On the opposite side of the building. Yep. So with that, we want to turn it over to Ann. She'll walk you through a PowerPoint. And thank you very much for all your support for this project. This would never have been possible without so many people giving their time, talent, and treasure to this project. And we're very, very grateful. And just walking in the place, as Tim said to me today, it just gets really exciting when we're at this stage of the process. So we want to thank Ellis and the great team from LaChase and Chuck and his team from Design Planning and Management Program. So with that, I'll sign off and God bless.